that we track products through the supply chain,
Okay.
and we ensure that the products are within a certain temperature range as they go on their journey from the manufacturer to the customer.
Hi, I'm Bryan Colligan from Alphagrowth, and today we are here at the Block World 2018 conference, and I'm here with Ravi of StatWig. Ravi, how are you doing today?
Hi, very good, very good. Thanks again for inviting me and allowing me to speak at this forum.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about StatWig.
StatWig, actually, we are a company that's transforming supply chains, especially cold chains, leveraging blockchain and IoT.
Okay.
So what we basically do is that we trace and track products through the supply chain, and we ensure that the products are within a certain temperature range as they go on their journey from the manufacturer to the customer.
Perfect.
So what we provide basically is that we abstract the information from the supply chain of the different stakeholders in this journey.
Yes.
It could be the manufacturer, the distributor, the pharmacy, or the hospital. We abstract the information from the cold chains.
Yep.
We analyze this information using homegrown tools today and using machine learning.
Interesting.
And basically, we automatically and proactively provide some feedback to the operator if the temperature of the product is out of range.
Interesting. So what kind of chains do you use?
We use Ethereum. We also work with Hyperledger for some of our customers.
Cool.
And we also use multi-chain for some of our customers just because of the scalability that it offers.
And so for your cold chain solution using IoT, what industries are using this?
So we have multiple. So mainly it's in pharmaceuticals. We're seeing a lot of vaccines that get shipped from Asia, from India and China to Africa and many other countries. The temperature is not in range and the vaccines are wasted. It's like 40% of wastage in the vaccine supply. That's really terrible. So that's one vertical that we've gone after. The other one is also in the food vertical. So we find that fish that gets shipped from India, 30-40% of it gets spoiled by the time it reaches the Middle East. The same thing happens with other food which also gets shipped in countries like even in US. We have a customer who's shipping milk from one location to another. In Australia, we have a customer that is shipping beef from Australia to China. And all these cases, we are able to track the temperature, monitor the quality of the food.
So the temperature goes down, the pharmaceutical spoil, the food spoils, and you can't have that, right? Because then it degrades the quality of the product. It sounds like you're doing some really good work, a different type of cold storage.
Exactly, absolutely.
So, all right, you're here today at Block World. What is it that you're looking for today?
So I think one thing definitely is that we want to meet with customers and the other partners who have got a similar mindset. That's one part of it. Secondly, we want to see if we can work with an ecosystem of partners to develop some protocols, basically in the pharmaceutical industry as well as in the food industry. So this information can be easily shared.
So like a standardization amongst the food industry or the pharmaceutical industry.
Because this data can be very well used by insurance companies. So we've talked to insurance companies who say this is great because this really gives them a better way to manage the insurance premiums because the food gets insured, and if the food reaches wholesome from point A to point B, then their premiums are better off for them.
So you're guaranteeing quality, or you're making sure that every piece of part of the supply chain, the cold storage supply chain, cold chain, then they can prove the quality of their work.
Exactly.
Excellent.
They can make sure that the temperature is within a certain range, and this way the food does not get spoiled. And the key benefits of this is that it will increase your profits. It will reduce the cost of transportation. It will improve productivity, and also there's another part of it is that it accelerates compliance. Many times the food of vaccines has to go through multiple countries, and there are multiple regulations. And by having a record in blockchain, which is immutable, they can actually prove that the temperature and all the contractual obligations were met as the food was shipped from one location to another.
Great. And so if somebody wants to help out with the cold chain and the IoT space and help out with you, how do they reach you?
The best way to reach me is just drop me an email to ravi@statwig.com. It's very easy to find out that, and we'd be happy to talk to you.
Ravi, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.